What's up, everybody? This is my soap opera rundown for YNR today. I was gonna do the Bold and the Beautiful, but it got cut short today because of that whole what happened in Colorado, the shooting that happened in Colorado at the movie theater. So the show got cut short today. So I'm just gonna talk about YNR. Um, Let me just say this: Adam and Chelsea, that wedding was great. I don't care what nobody say. That wedding was great. People talk shit about Adam and Chelsea wedding because it was in a kitchen at his mother's farm. I'm like, so what? It was unique and it was something different. Even their vows was unique. Their vows was different from normal vows, and that's what I loved about it. I'm like, it's so damn different, and I liked it. Um, Chelsea looked great. Adam and Chelsea are just so fun together. I like their energy and how they love each other. It's just fun to watch. Um, Let me just say this real quick. Sharon and Victor, I do not love their relationship. I think it's dry. I think it's nasty. She young enough to be his daughter. Like, come on. Like, she like what, 36? The mother of his grandchildren. He's like what, 71? Come on, grandpa. I mean, great grandpa. Seriously, Victor? And he forgave her like right off the bat for going to Kansas. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? I'm like, but he gives Nikki hell for saying that she's in love with Jack. Come on, Victor, get it together. Phyllis, I love Phyllis Newman. Like, I never really been. I've always somewhat been a Phyllis fan, but the only reason why I stopped kind of liking Phyllis now was because of this whole storyline. Because I would respect Phyllis a lot more if she just owned up to what she did to Christine. Everybody keeps saying, oh, that was 18 years ago. So what? Who cares? She tried to kill somebody. She left them for dead. She don't even, 18 years later, she has no remorse. But I do respect Daniel, Summer, Noah, and Nick, and Avery, all of them for standing behind her. I do respect them for that because you know what? When they were all going through their bullshit, Phyllis stood behind them. When Nick got accused of murder 2 years ago, Phyllis stood behind him. When Daniel got accused of murder, Phyllis stood behind him. Even when during the Cassie situation, Phyllis stood behind him. She never up and left him. Phyllis is all about family, and I do respect her for that. Um, but my whole thing about her and Nick marriage is that they never should have been married in the first place because of the simple fact she stole Nick from Sharon. I mean, come on, he was married to Sharon for 10 years, 3 kids, 10 years of marriage, and you just blew that whole thing apart. And I hated Phyllis for that because I'm like, even though Nick is blameful for that too, but still, you torpedoed their 10-year marriage. That was fucked up. And ever since that, Sharon has been making nothing but bad decision after bad decision after her and Nick broke up. And I felt so bad for that because I'm like, she's been just ruining her life since her and Nick got a divorce. Um, but as far as her and Adam are concerned, Sharon, stop being so pathetic and desperate. Adam is happy, let him be happy. Stop ball jocking him. Like, seriously, stop jocking him. He's happy. He's with a woman that gets him and understands him because she was just like him at one time or another. They just like each other. So leave Adam alone. Let him be happy, and you go find your happiness. Victor making you happy. Go be with Victor. Leave Adam alone. Um, it's just a whole. I'm glad Billy fired Phyllis though because you know what? Even though she got bail, the charges have not been dropped against her. So he had no choice but to fire her. And I don't blame him because he's not going to let his TV show suffer or his business suffer because of Phyllis. And I don't blame him for firing her. Nick could get mad at it all he want, but business is business. And I don't blame Billy for doing what he had to do. So pretty much that's all I got to say about that part. Um, it's just like Phyllis, seriously, you need to. I don't get how Christine is the bad guy for wanting justice for something that happened to her. She was left for dead all them years ago. Phyllis tried to kill her. It's like, come on, Phyllis don't even have no remorse. Like, I want to root for Phyllis in this case. I can't. Show some remorse instead of showing disrespect. But anyway, I can't wait for Monday's episode. Monday's episode gonna be good. Nick punches Billy for Billy being honest, and I'm like, Billy is. I mean, just because he's running Phyllis's story through Wrestler Style, that's nothing Phyllis hasn't never done before. She used Wrestler Style plenty of times to air people's dirty laundry for her own gain. So Billy is doing is nothing different from what Phyllis would do, and that's all I gotta say about that. But Daniel, his character is useless. So I'm out until tomorrow. Till Monday. Have a great weekend.